Hey ho, my name is Jo. Welcome back to my channel. We have a little bit to talk about. I've got some books I need to talk about, and I've got some recent reads. I've got some updates. A lot has been going on in my life in the last few weeks. That's why I haven't been doing a video. That's why I didn't post a video. So, let's get started. Okay, so first, we're going to talk about some very, very exciting news. But before I do that, hi. If you are new here, my name is Jo, and I'm Fight Read Like a Girl, where I do things bookish and polycystic ovarian syndrome related. So hi if you are new, hello if you are returning back or coming back. I'm happy you are here. I'm happy you clicked on this video. We're going to jump in and start by saying I have some very exciting news. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know this news. I haven't even posted this to Instagram yet. If you follow me on Facebook or if you follow me on TikTok, you already know this news. But that's right. I have a book. I have a book. This is an author copy, but oh my goodness. I cannot believe this is a thing. So this is actually some of the poems that I wrote as a teenager, and I compiled all of them and I put them into a small little short book, and I am still in shock and cannot believe this is a thing. This is through Kindle. Now, what is this? This is through Amazon Direct Publishing, which was so easy to do, so simple, and I seriously cannot believe this is a thing. I really can't. I've already had a few people order it, and I'm hoping, you know, they don't take it the wrong way. But I cannot believe this is a thing. And I can now safely say I'm an indie author. So if you want a copy of this book, either physical or ebook, the link to Amazon or the link to this book will be down below in the description. So that's some news that I've got going on. Books. What have I read as far as books? I've been actually doing a lot of reading. A lot of it has been on Kindle, like Kindle Unlimited, and a couple of our audiobooks and whatnot. I mean, I have 3, but I really want to get these talked about because I want to get them, like, out. Because, yes. Okay, so I really want to get these out. So first, I don't have my physical copy because my copy is over at work. Because I keep forgetting to bring it home. But the first one I read is James and the Giant Peach by Robert Dowell. I read this with my client and I ended up giving it 3 stars. And if you don't know what James and the Giant Peach is about, you've been living under a rock. But this is about a boy who gets in touch with these like magic beans and he ends up losing them. And they end up going into the ground, and this giant huge peach starts growing, and he ends up meeting with all these different kind of characters, and they go on this big huge whirlwind adventure. So if you don't know what that is, I'm sorry, but you're living under a rock. The next one is a book that I DNF'd, and I'm really upset that I DNF'd it. Where'd I put it? I'm actually really upset that I had to DNF this book, but I DNF'd it for a couple reasons. One being the topic of abortion. And it's not that I have a problem with abortion. I did really want to get into this, but I am pro-choice. And, you know, I am pro-choice. I am, you know, it's a person's body. They can do what they want. And I know that doesn't make sense because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and that I should be, you know, for life. But I believe that a woman who terminates her pregnancy for health complications is okay. If there's if it's a tube baby, or if the baby is going to kill her, or there's going to be something really wrong with the child that the child's not going to survive, that's where I become pro-choice. However, Friendship by Emily Gould. Now, I loved the idea and the concept of this. And I thought I was really going to like this, but I did DNF it because the best friends, like, I related to one of them. I definitely related to one of them. Who did I relate to? I think it was... who am I relating to? I want to say it was Bev. I was relating to Bev because I'm going to read this here. So, she was asked for her 3 great aspirations. So, her thought was the last time she was confronted with this stupid question had been probably in high school or in church as a teenager. She imagined teen Bev filled blanks with zeros with no hesitation. Serve God, marry a Christian, raise children in the ways of the Lord. She had believed that those were true goals. Even then, by freshman year of college, these grand aspirations would have shifted to read a book every day, live as far away as the Midwest as possible, and never turn down any opportunity to get shit-faced. Not gonna lie to you, I related to that a lot. As a girl who grew up in Christian/Catholic world, and as an adult going to college and learning about the actual world, I relate to that so much. So I related to Bev, and I also related to the other one. Who was the other character? Amy. And their friendship reminded me a lot of my friendship with my best friend that I've had for almost 30 years. 30 years? No, it hasn't been that long, has it? Maybe 28 years? Anyway, we've been best friends for forever. Like, we started being best friends. We became best friends when we were in middle school, and in our 30s, we are still best friends now. We've been through a lot, and these two have definitely been through a lot, but I was like, when she found out that she was pregnant, I kind of got the feeling, okay, it's gonna be kind of like me and my best friend, and I was trying to, like, relate to it and all that. But that wasn't the case. And she was like, so, like, abortion, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And, like, her best friend was trying to talk her out of it a little bit, but then started supporting her. Okay, fine. Pro-choice, I am. I'm there. But what was also getting me is that her best friend was also, or Amy was struggling with infertility. So again, I related to both characters, but also at the same time, Amy was upset, but was still supporting her. Which, I mean, that's what best friends do, but it was just not the way I wanted to see things done. So I did end up DNFing this, and I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. Alright, next book I have, I don't think I'm DNFing it, and I just haven't gone back to it yet. But that is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I've made it to page 56. Just kind of stopped reading it. It was just not really in it at the time, and maybe I'm just not in the mood for a romance. Like, I really do have to be in the mood for a romance, but I definitely think I'm going to go back to it, because I was loving the writing. The writing's been really good, and I'm really excited, actually. Right now, I just can't do it. Alright. The last book that I'm going to talk about in this video is Beyond the Roses by Monica James. You want to talk about a book that took my heart out, like, cry, like, I don't even know, like, my emotions for this book. This book, you follow a girl who, she's kind of like in her like early 20s, and she has terminal cancer. Is it cancer? Yeah, I think it's cancer. And she ends up going to this like camp for like kids who have, they say the same thing, they're terminal, but she's kind of going as a counselor because she's older, and she ends up falling in love with another counselor who's also sick. And this book took my heart, ripped it out of my chest, squeezed it, threw it on the ground, and stomped on it. I was crying so bad with this book, and there's so many secrets that you learn about the person who owns the camp, the son, or I think that was a spoiler, but the person who owns the camp, and the boy that she falls in love with, or the man that she falls in love with. This is definitely one of those books that I would love to reread like I've never read it. Because even thinking about this book, like, I want to bawl my eyes out. I cannot believe this book. It was heart-wrenching. It was just absolute heartache. But it was so good. I would definitely recommend the audiobook for this one, though, because the narrator did such a good job. And she was just absolutely amazing doing this. So, I don't know what else to say. But I definitely think I do want to own a physical copy of this, and I want to reread it. So, but yeah, those are the books that I've recently read, and I've been kind of reading. Oh, if I'm going to do that, I should probably tell you I am reading. What am I reading? I haven't marked it on Goodreads, I don't think. No, I haven't marked it on Goodreads. But I currently have an audiobook that I'm listening to, which is Spare by Prince Harry. And then I also have, what is it? What is it called? Willow! Willow! Never mind. What else am I reading? I'm also reading The Keeper's Light by Otto Schaefer, which is the second book in his Godstone series. We also have A Ruin of Roses by K.F. Breen. That's another one that I'm currently reading. Those are both on my Kindle. And physically, what am I reading physically? I don't remember what I'm reading physically. I'd have to go get my book to find out what I'm reading physically. Give me a minute. I actually have a couple of books that I'm reading physically. First we have What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. This has been the book that I've been bringing to work to read. And then I also have Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the, fourth book? Yeah, this is the fourth book in the Throne of Glass series. So this one's been my nightstand book. So this is what I've been reading when I go to bed. So that's an update on me and my reading. I mean, I really don't know what to say in this video, but I wanted to give you guys an update on my reading and what's been happening. Because it's been a little while since I've done an update. So if you made it this far in this video, I would like you to comment down below what you've been reading. Also, make sure you check out my little book. This is, like I said before, this is just a book of poems that I wrote when I was a teenager, and I was ready to share them with the world. So, I definitely recommend you read the introduction to it when you get this book. So a link to this will be down in the description below, so you can go check it out. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you hit subscribe to join my cute little community because I'm going to have more books coming. I'm going to have more videos coming, hopefully soon. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.